This is Flow, Scene 101, take one, mark.
Man.
Hey, you guys. Hey, it's Nate Prevost, it's Aaron Cash, and I'm Michael Chambers, and this is our first podcast of the Shuffle and Flow, baby. Shuffle and Flow, Shuffle and Flow. So we only have one piece of business that we need to cover first and foremost. We're at the legendary Debbie Reynolds Dance Studio in North Hollywood, and gosh, it's what, the middle of October, and this place loses its lease November 1st. So this might be one of the last sort of documentations of the Debbie Reynolds legacy dance studios in North Hollywood. What do you think about this demolition dude and the developer who won't do anything and wants to?
Well, look, we have so much history at this place. There's so much history here. You know, first
This
time
is
I
the
came
Carrie
over,
Fisher Black Box Theater.
we are in the Carrie
Yeah,
Fisher
we are
Black
in the
Box
Carrie
Theater.
Fisher Black Box.
Yeah. You were talking about before, like what are your auditions where you were like, in one day, how many you did like rehearsed and auditioned?
In 1985, probably September, October, I was a newbie in town. I moved in to Toluca Lake in July of '85, and didn't work, and was auditioning anywhere I could, and taking class anywhere I could. And on the same day, there was a huge industrial, which is a sort of a corporate entertainment gig. There was a audition for a TV series and a television special, all in the same studio. And
Studios.
Yes. There's 7 dance studios in this place.
Something like that.
And yeah, it was crazy. The buzz, the energy of literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dancers vying for these gigs. And I just followed people who went from gig to room to room to room to audition for all of them. And
How many shirts did you bring that day?
I hadn't decided on my audition outfit yet. You had an audition outfit. What was your audition outfit?
Sure.
You had jazz flags, didn't you?
Did you wear the same audition outfit all the time? Like,
Well, to start off with, yeah, it was terrible. And I had to learn. I was learning, how to.
Well, that's
how to
because
what
you
to
grew
wear
up on a
and stuff,
commune.
and-
I mean, you had all
Right.
the hippie shit.
I had no clothes at all growing up. It was just
You were
the whole
naked.
time.
Just two
Kids are like fucking dropped when I was wearing something.
it's an albino orangutan baby, but if you're naked.
I had a reduction at one point, which was great.
You had what?
A reduction.
Yeah. It just took the apple out of the baby's hand. Anyways.
Okay, Johnny Appleseed, tell us about your outfit.
I don't remember my first audition here, let's go with that, was for the movie A Chorus Line. So that was probably 83 or 84. And the line was literally out and around and down Lancashire. And I was number 7.
Shout out to Blaine Savage and Michelle Johnson.
That's right.
And
Michelle
Charlie
Rodriguez.
McGowan.
And Charlie McGowan and Tony
McGowan.
Fields.
Rest in
And
peace.
anyway, go ahead.
Some of the most talented people ever, right?
Anyways.
Anyways,
Those
I was number 739, I
Those auditions are
believe.
so intimidating. Like,
It was kickball, change to pirouette pose.
that's it? Alright.
There were
Kickball, change to
50 people in a row. Kickball, change to pirouette pose. Kickball, change to. I was number 739, and Jeffrey Horny Horns, the
Horny Horns.
choreographer director, was like, thank you. Oh, she's redheaded. Come on. Yeah. You know I love you, Jeff.
You know I love you, Jeff.
Horny Horns.
Horny Horns.
Horny Horns.
Yeah.
Jeff
Hornaday.
casting.
Yeah.
Jeff Hornaday. I got to spend some time in his Hollywood home at one point in '86 when Michelle Rudy, hello Michelle Rudy, and I were hanging around, and she was dating Jeff, and he had a house above Sunset on Kings Road, quite modern and fabulous, and
Right.
yeah, it was crazy.
Mm.
Unbelievable.
700 people, how do you get your head around that? I mean, you go to those auditions, I look back now, it's so intimidating, but you man up, you go to this
You
audition.
had to figure out what's
That
gonna
takes
make you,
such big
stand out.
cojones,
And
like,
mostly, Higgins got the job and then turned it down. He bailed. He was in New York
really?
and bailed.
Are you kidding?
Some other job came up and he was like, no, I'm doing that. I'm going back to LA. He didn't want to be in New York for 3 months, I don't think.
Wow.
That's what he's.
Hang on, wasn't he in Staying Alive?
Absolutely.
Christ, how old is he?
Didn't he start with Buster Keaton in 1932?
A Hollywood
Follies starring Michael Higgins.
Yeah. He still looks exactly the same too.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's in better shape now than he was then.
So if you get a
He
chance,
actually taught me what to wear and what not to do and what to do at auditions. I learned to audition for Michael Higgins.
Absolutely.
He was booking everything in
He had,
town.
Same too.
he had it dialed in. There was
Absolutely.
no one better than Michael Higgins.
I said, oh, what's he doing? I read, oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I hated him first time I met him. We were at an audition.
Well, he does have
and
a persona,
he had a
a
t-shirt
presence,
on.
doesn't he?
So confident, he had a t-shirt on that says, "What the fuck are you looking at, dick nose?"
For real?
That was his t-shirt that's his audition shirt.
Oh
my, right?
God.
So then I'm auditioning for the Academy Awards with, I can't remember his name, very famous choreographer.
Alan Johnson?
No, right around that time though. Oh man, he did like
Scott
Peter
Salmon.
Pan.
Scott Salmon.
No, in that vein though. Name off those 70s and 80s choreographers.
Peter Gennaro.
No. Anyways,
Anyway, go ahead.
I was dancing in the group with Tim Scott, rest in peace. He originated in Mistopheles on Broadway.
Oh, this is hard.
Steve Martyr, Steve LaChance, and me in the group.
Wow.
Like three of the most powerhouse dancers probably ever.
And Nathan Prevost!
Hey, I didn't get the job. But Higgins comes up to me afterwards and I'm like, oh, what are you talking to me for, man? I hate this guy. He's like, two. There's big thumbs. And he's like, you gotta bring your headshot over to this casting agency. You're gonna get this commercial. I'm gonna recommend you right now. I'm gonna call them. You know, I almost held my cell phone. He's gonna go to the payphone and call him. I'm like, dude, I don't have a headshot. He's like, you don't have a headshot? What the hell? He pulls a Polaroid camera out of his dance bag and takes a headshot of me in the hallway of whatever studio we were at. And he says, take this over there. I was like, are you kidding me?
That was a precursor of things.
He's like, Jerry Evans is choreographing. I'm gonna call him and you go take his class tonight.
That is beautiful.
I was like, what? It was for a Bud commercial with the bus boys. I got the job because of Michael Higgins.
Unbelievable.
But does that happen anymore? This is my question.
God, I hope so.
I remember,
Because I learned a lot.
well, I remember everybody
Humble pie.
being for each other. You know, you go on an audition, someone whips off 4, 6 pirouettes, everyone's like, oh man, or you do your go, your turn, and everyone's behind you, oh, you killed it then. I mean, it seems a little bit more dog eat dog these days.
American Music Awards, Paul Abdul, with that audition.
Ooh.
Incredible.
It was
That wasn't
a
in this
million
studio, but it was-
guys.
Yeah.
Dude, that was
That studio's gone now, too.
11 days after knee surgery.
Ooh!
I danced in that audition.
And killed it.
Wow.
I was lucky enough to get it with all you guys.
Oh shit, yeah.
It was.
There was no luck about that. That was
No,
it was-
pure talent and skill.
It was. I could.
Man.
Yeah. That was one of the hardest auditions.
Ever.
Oh my
Ever.
god.
And she hated me. We had it out. I'd worked with her once, and we had it out. Like, fuck you. She goes, fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh,
And really, it's like seriously, and for the Way That You Love Me video with David Fincher,
right.
and I didn't think she was gonna hire me, so I was like, I have to be just 10 times better than I've ever been before, and
Right.
10 times better than everybody else in the room.
Right. It
And,
was.
I was
Talk about
as
intimidating.
best as I possibly could.
New York, LA, everywhere.
I wore a light blue T-shirt for that one. It was a
Fluorescent green was my go-to crop top. Crop top. Fluorescent green.
I wasn't actually going to go to that audition because I'd just flown back from Europe doing something, and my girlfriend at the time,
Tap Dogs.
Shannon Maloney. No, this is long before Tap Dogs. And I
Shannon
had like
Maloney.
woolen pants on, something like that. I still had my long hair. Oh, incredible dancer. But I turned up and everyone was because they had women as well because they were going to do the Academy Awards. I remember women
Right
being
after
as
that.
well, right after that. And then I
Oh
remember
my
Under
God!
the sea.
Really? That was all one.
that was all one. Yeah. That was like, it was like intense, and it was Alley Cat, right?
Fuck me. That
Which is also
was.
no longer there.
No, exactly. It's great studios. That was an amazing space too.
Wow.
But I remember the choreographer was like, "Oh, bugger this! I'm gonna jump in here," you know, because and all these amazing men, you get inspired. I was like,
Carlton.
and yeah, totally. They've got the gig.
Like
on
6'9". I mean,
Carlton
just-
at that point. He was like kind of new in town. And
Yeah.
You knew him.
Yeah, I lived with him in Australia when I was
Yeah.
17.
No way.
I've known him longer than anyone.
Oh my God. That's
He's
He's
crazy.
incredible. He's always been a really amazing
Yeah.
inspiration for me.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, another just spectacular dancer.
Absolutely spectacular. One of those artists that never let anything stop him. He just sort of
He's still going.
kept swimming
Still going.
and
Writing
from
books.
acting. He
Yeah,
did the
yeah,
TV
acting.
series, writing
Published
books,
author.
a full unpublished
Right?
book that you can get at the bookstore.
Now he's got like dance formations. He's got like this sort of help
Empowerment.
Tony Robbins of dance.
Yeah. And I mean, just
Yeah.
amazing stuff. Now I just saw he's doing something for the Long Beach Ballet.
Oh, Redondo.
Redondo
Yeah,
Beach
yeah,
Ballet.
yeah,
I mean,
He's
the
not stopping.
it's
Yeah, where in the world's Carlton? And then you see our he's
Where
in
in the
Brazil. Like, I'm like,
So we
how
had
do you
breakfast
have
last week, with the four of us, Higgins and Aaron and I had breakfast last week at Patty's, and Carlton was wearing clashing plaids. And sandals with socks.
The four of you
I have
had
a photo.
he looked like an old
you and
Korean man.
Carlton and Higgins.
Yeah.
And where's the selfie of that
Yeah.
picture?
Yeah, I have one.
totally.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So funny.
He was looking very comfortable that morning.
I broke Lance McDonald's arm in that big studio over there.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was Dallas Winkler. May she rest in peace.
Was that Mazda?
Mazda, yeah.
Mazda.
Remember I was
Joanne
talking-
DeVito. Hi, Joanne.
Hi, Joanne.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Is it remember? You can remember the auditions that you didn't get to
Yeah.
because your friends did them, and you heard
Yeah.
every tidbit of what happened
Yeah.
after rehearsal.
Yeah.
Every day I got the lowdown.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Michael Higgins did, and then Dallas did that, and then
Yeah, tossed Lance unmistakably. He was on roller skates, to be fair.
To
He was on
be-
roller skates, and Higgins and I were the pivots. And they would come at us, and we would pivot them around,
Oh,
and we
no.
made our own roller derby inside the studio. And we were sweaty. I spun him around fast, and he went, he went flying into the piano and broke his arm. We had to take his cast off before the show.
Unbelievable.
We put it back on. It was a one show.
So the
That was
show
back
must
when-
go on.
The
Back when we
show
had
in Hawaii.
There was budgets for 6 weeks of rehearsals for one show. That was a budget. That was the budget for that. Back in those days, in the 80s.
Isn't that
What was it,
nice?
86?
Yeah, there's money flying around
Because
everywhere.
you and I were
back
doing, we were double gigging, we were doing Chippendales at night.
It was 86, 86, 87.
then. Chippendales boys.
Hey,
That was a good gig.
bread and
though.
butter money, baby.
I know,
We didn't have to be
yeah.
at work until 10 o'clock at night.
Love that.
We got out at
It worked for 52 minutes.
52 minutes, and
How much
last,
was
and we,
after?
what did we
I'm
get?
doing pirouettes
How much-
like this.
67.50 per show.
67.50
So we were
per.
making more than
Save your
$1.
money, kids. 67.50 per show.
Oh, the golden years.
It's more than $1 a minute, so that's good money anytime you look
Steve
at it.
Merritt choreography, which I actually kind of grew up kind of doing, and so it
Yeah.
really fit me. I really loved doing Steve Merritt choreography.
Yeah, it was awkward for me, but it was. I
It was
athletic.
good, but it was awkward.
Athletic
It was
and
very
that's
athletic.
It was
yeah.
very athletic.
I
His
think the
steps are-
pirouettes always cracked me up.
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
I thought his steps were terrible, but he was the most brilliant stager I had ever seen.
Yeah, for sure.
Even better than Jackie Slide.
Better than Jackie Slide, totally. Well,
She's
from
a
there
good
to there
singer.
in 2 counts.
She can-
Oh, they did it.
Okay. I don't have the longest legs, Jackie. I don't care. I know
Holy
you can
crap. Holy
do it. Okay,
crap.
I'll do it.
Man, that little man could move really fast and run really wide.
Yeah. Someone just posted that Star Search thing we did.
Awesome, boys club.
Yeah,
I didn't know that Scott Fowler won the year after.
Oh,
3
did
years
he?
later.
3 years later.
91,
Really?
91, I think, yeah.
Jeez.
As a
Boys
solo?
Back East.
Oh, Boys
No,
Back East?
5 guy group, right?
Oh, Boys
Yeah,
Back East,
so,
that's
yeah.
what it was called?
Yeah.
Lori and I made
John
it to the
Terry, I think,
finals.
Oh, yeah.
We lost at the very finals.
Yeah,
I was
man.
bummed.
Bubba put a group together we were in, I think we didn't even make it through I think we got to intermission.
That was back when $100,000 went somewhere. It was actually So You Think You Can Dance, back when it was called Star Search.
Absolutely, and you could buy a condo.
Yeah.
You could put a down payment on a condo
I
back
bought my
then.
dad a house in Oregon with it.
Oh, good.
Mhm.
So yes,
I
yeah.
didn't mean to.
Kinda happened.
He's like, hey, football son.
Kinda happened.
Got any money I can borrow?
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
Dad.
Oh my goodness. These dancer stories.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
This
How many artificial limbs do we have here?
Well, I've got.
Let's count 'em up.
Well, I got 2 metal hips.
Yeah, I'm just bone on bone. That's
You're
all
bone on
it's supposed to
bone.
be, but
Yeah, I'm,
Doesn't work.
You're pretty good though, huh?
well,
You're all right.
Pilates has saved
Saved
my,
you. Yeah,
saved
yeah,
me, but yeah. Knock on
I've
wood.
given my body to the dance.
To the dance, to the dance arts.
yeah.
I'm a little gutted this place is thinking to close it. I mean, the guy's not
I
really
am
gonna
too.
leave, right?
There's
I
it's a
mean,
tear in the eye for sure.
it's so hard. They were gonna try and get it as a historical landmark,
That's what they're still trying, I think.
and you know, it's really, yeah, it's all about money. When you have this plot of land in the middle of North Hollywood that's going through an entire redevelopment, which they could keep this as a historical development part of North Hollywood and keep it still vibrant. But you know, when you can go up
Yeah.
30
exactly.
stories and sell this land, and
It's
what do
big
you
bucks.
do as the investor?
big
What do you
bucks.
do as the guy who bought the land and said, well,
Time to cash out.
Progress.
well, what you hope is that somebody like Cher or Michael Jackson's estate or Janet or
somebody.
or
It's
somebody
Madonna.
comes in and
First
says,
time I
hey,
ever met
developer
Madonna. She was
dude,
on her knees.
I
on the-
get
in
what
the
you're
big studio.
saying. Let's see if we can work together. Let's save the studio and build fucking condos over it.
Right.
Let's do something creative here But you need someone who says, I'm gonna give you $5 million that is chump change to them,
Right.
and
Right.
you don't worry about it.
Mhm.
So, I don't know, it's disheartening, and it's,
If only we knew somebody that knew Cher.
if only we knew somebody, if only we knew somebody that dated Cher once.
Can I tell you though? Look, she's in Australia right now. I tried to get tickets
Yeah.
for my mum and a couple of friends. They
Yeah.
blew me off, man.
Really?
Freaking blew me off so fast.
Aaron who?
I was like, what? I mean, you know, I guess 10 years with someone doesn't get over anything.
Jeez.
I was real bummed. Anyway, well, that's that. Hey, that's showbiz. Aaron who?
That Aaron who?
Knock knock. Who's there? Aaron who? Showbiz.
Crazy.
So, yeah. No. Look, dance studio. There's no money to be made in keeping this place. As
Not
it
that kind of money,
is.
that's not that kind of money. It pays its own bills right now.
Not that kind of money.
I think you can make good
Very
money
good
with a
fun.
dance studio, absolutely. But in this particular, in the context of where we are, the history of this place, the
property's
location,
more
the
than-
property's worth so much.
You know, are those, do they have the rehearsals that they had before? Are there those corporate industrials happening anymore? Are those athletic dance shows?
Well, 6 weeks of rehearsal? No.
Right. Are
But
there TV
today's
programs that are weeks of rehearsal, or movies that are now weeks of, you know, they're all on location. They're hiring local dancers in Vancouver or Atlanta or whatever.
Yeah.
And so the demand for the space as a dance
Rehearsal hall.
Rehearsal
and there's
hall.
others, I mean,
is limited now.
center staging is more set up for that, where it's, you know, I mean,
So, you know, all of these memories, and you're just like,
Yeah.
well, what the hell?
yeah.
They
With
just-
Third Encore, any of those studios that are rehearsal studios for bands, and they say, oh, dancers can dance anywhere, because we can,
Yeah.
right?
Doesn't mean we should.
Always.
So, yeah, we should,
Yeah.
that's why we're having.
That's why I've
you know,
got metal hips.
Metal hips and bone on bone, because I've been dancing on concrete for 40 years, thank you very much.
Indeed. Well, yeah.
I mean, I think stuntmen have probably got it worked out a little bit better, haven't they? I mean, they're union.
Why,
They-
you
they-
know,
they-
why
stunt-
can't
stunt
we,
coordinator.
why
They get
can't
paid pretty
dancers
good.
be in the stuntman union, or the
Well, the
stuntman
stuntmen
contract?
are the biggest aspect of SAG. They're the biggest. They're more stunt people than anybody.
Has
inside.
anybody in Dancers
But
Alliance
it's-
thought about going in that way?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah. But nobody
I
wants
don't
anything to
think
do
the
with it.
stunt people would like us in
They
it.
don't like us.
It's going to
And,
anticipate, I guess.
they'll take the girls. That's for sure.
Ugh.
Train them into
Well,
stunt
well,
girls.
sexist.
That happens a lot.
You hear that? Hollywood
Right
is sexist not only towards women, but towards men as well. From the backside of the industry, behind the camera, you know, and it's disheartening sometimes.
I think there's a lot of things.
Yeah.
Just we were just talking about that off camera before about like whether to rock the boat and things like that when you're with a producer and you've just got a new job and it's to
So-
do you stand up with yourself or do you be the arsehole that doesn't that says something. It's
Perfect
people's
example.
rights.
I'm on a Radio Shack commercial with Vanessa Williams years ago. I came into rehearsals like 2 days late, maybe replaced somebody, I don't know what the story was. But they had put, they were rehearsing the sound stage, we were at Warner Brothers. And the dancers that had been there before me had complained that we were dancing doing hard dancing and lifts and stuff on the soundstage floor was dangerous and we deserved hazard pay. They said, or you can put a dance floor down for us. So they put down dance floor, which in
Hotel dance
set
floor.
speak is inch thick chipboard, which means that you can roll a dolly on it.
Right.
That's what they call a dance floor.
Wow.
Put some dance floor down so we can roll a dolly out here so it's smooth. So they put dance floor down. They spent about 10 grand doing it. So they did what they thought was right because of their language, because there was a miscommunication.
Wow.
So 4 or 5 days later, those same so now there's a bunch more dancers on set and we're all saying, okay, well we're not getting hazard pay? Okay, so wait a minute, what's happening? So I went to the producers and I said, look, there was a miscommunication. You did what you thought was right. I'm gonna go to the dancers individually and explain the situation and save you 40 grand. They were like, you would do that? I'm like, of course. You thought you were doing what was right. You were
Right.
just misinformed.
Right.
And you didn't know what was happening. What did they do? They downgraded me out of the commercial. So I didn't get residuals. So producers do not remember the favors that you do to them. I'm not saying all producers.
No.
There's been some really super classy ones.
Some
before as
producers
well.
do not.
You know, the La La Land people were extraordinary. They were just so classy. It was terrific.
And it
but-
starts at the top, right?
it starts
at the top.
at the top, and how
So those,
everybody
those
else is
things happen,
treated
you know what I mean?
starts at
But
the
Yeah.
top.
unfortunately, that's
So
the
it's
exception.
not to say don't do favors for people, but I will say that a lot of the times the favors are not remembered.
No.
And I mean, come on, really? You're gonna downgrade me after that?
It's the bottom line,
Yeah.
you're just a means to an end for them to make money.
Yeah.
And it's not about the art, I mean, it's show business, right, the old cliche. Not show
And
off.
dance has become so much more commercialized now with all the competition shows, and I mean, the last 10 years has completely changed the dance industry. Flipped it on its head, and some survived, some didn't,
Mhm.
some are still going. Aaron's got an exciting project going on in a competition show.
We can't say anything about it, just.
It's very top secret.
Well, we could ask questions and see how he dances around the answers.
It's very hush hush. It's very hush hush. Are you filming in London, Sydney, Paris?
No, I'm filming in Los Angeles.
Oh, well,
Los
they're
Angeles.
filming in LA, so that's good news.
Which is
But
my
you're-
wife
but you're not
likes
from
that.
Los Angeles, is that correct?
Oh, no, I'm from Long Beach.
Nice accent.
Well, it's a really isolated part of Long Beach. We've actually developed our own accent.
It's so provincial down
It's
there.
very provincial.
You never leave.
Exactly.
Commute is a bitch.
Yeah, I brought my brother along here too. He's got a funny accent. Hi,
So
Robbie.
is that
He's
why
doing
they
that
hired
sound.
you, because you're from Long Beach?
Thanks
Yeah,
for your
exactly.
sound.
A local hire.
Yeah, they hired.
My expertise.
I
in
know they
Long
hired
Beach-
you because you're an expert.
Yeah, well,
Sure
for
they
Long
are.
Beach anyway.
Long Beach, you know.
Is it on TV?
It will be. In January sometime.
Thank you.
Well, I was wondering, is it a podcast?
No.
It's not a podcast.
It's a podcast.
It's a new.
It's,
It's a variety
Is it a
competition show.
digital online thing where people
It's
sort
on
of
demand.
It might have a presence
A
there.
network thing.
I think it's going to be on one of the
Cable?
No, well, I think
That's not cable.
one of the free to air.
One of the big
Ah.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
That's where the money is.
big swords.
Really?
Yeah.
Your check hasn't cashed yet.
Yeah.
After the
I'm just grateful to be working.
after commissions
Yeah.
and taxes and Julie.
We're not being sponsored by Costco, by the way.
Julie,
We're not. being
Hi, Julie
sponsored by
McDonald.
Costco. Hi, Julie McDonald.
Hi, Lisa Lynn. Hi, all.
Lisa,
And Terry.
Terry,
Go to.
Terry.
They're my agents now. I have to give them a
Yeah,
shout
go
out.
to talent.
Absolutely.
Go to talent. Oh my
So
God.
yes, anyway, but look, it's a lot of fun. We've had 3 days of shooting with all these incredible people from all over the world, which have been amazing. Making new
Including
friends.
Long Beach.
What's that?
Including Long Beach.
Including Long Beach as well. Yeah, Long Beach in the house. So we still managed to shoot all day and then end up back at the bar with some of these. I tell you what, those bloody English and the Dutch, they can put it away. And the Irish.
By the way, yeah.
There's an Irish lass there.
Yeah.
Mhm. I'm gonna do some bragging on my friend here. He just wrote and directed and starred in his own one-man show that I had the pleasure to see in Long Beach. It's The Last Dance. It's called The Last Dance, and it's an amazing journey of 5
I
characters
do
now.
3 main characters.
3 main
But I do
characters.
26 different characters supporting those.
And it's an amazing journey of these characters' experience and lessons, and Aaron has done an amazing
Just
job.
got back from doing it in New York.
And yeah, he got accepted to a one-man playwright festival in New York City, and he just performed.
It was
that.
called Wankfest.
Wankfest. Wankers. All the right wankers report to the stage, please.
No one does it better than you.
With the Australian
No
wanker
one,
on
no
next.
one wanks better than him.
That's right. Exactly.
And then you're doing it again, right? You're
Yeah, I am. The Adelaide Cabaret Festival are very interested. We're still in for the last, I maybe should have put that out, last negotiations for it. But that's next year in June, and then I would like to do, fingers crossed, a longer run in LA, probably at the Hudson Theatre. But
Well, what he would really like, and he's being shy here, is a sponsor.
Oh,
He
there you
would
go.
love a financial sponsor to help him produce a little, weekend here in Los Angeles to attract more sponsors. So if you're out there and you feel like sponsoring a fabulous one-man show featuring Aaron Cash, you should send a check to the Shuffle&Flow at gmail.com.
absolutely. Speaking of which, give them the address again if you've got any questions or anything like that.
So yeah, if you what the hell are you guys doing? If you have a question, if you're like,
Comments.
we're dinosaur dancers who are talking on a variety of subjects, as you can see.
I'm a Dancesaurus.
So,
He's a Dancesaurus.
Dancesaurus
He's
is
a
a lot
Dancesaurus.
anonymous. This
Dancesaurus
is their
Rex.
meeting. They are Rex. That's really funny. Dancesaurus Rex.
Dancesaurus Rex.
Yeah.
That's fucked up funny. I was like,
Anyway,
anyway. So,
CKS.
theshuffleandflow@gmail.com. Our YouTube is theshuffleandflow@youtube.com. And our website is theshuffleandflow.com. And so we're going to do these every once in a while in different locations. We thought it appropriate to do this little conversation first at Debbie Reynolds Dance Studio. If you get a chance, stop by before they close their doors. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully there's a millionaire
Reprieve.
reprieve. But if not, stop by and buy some merch from them and give them some love.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
The place has
so
been open since, I believe, 1977.
That's yeah, I wanted to ask that. How long's it been going?
1977.
That's when she
this
opened
is
this
where
place.
Michael Jackson learned to moonwalk.
Oh yeah, with Michael Peters. Incredible
This is
choreographer.
where
Yeah.
they learn to moonwalk.
Moonwalk, yeah.
This
Absolutely.
is where
The history here.
Cher,
Yeah, we rehearsed. Yeah.
we were
Madonna.
Madonna,
Yeah.
Janet. I rehearsed Nasty here.
Oh my
Yeah.
Fucking Nasty in Studio C.
Oh, I love
With
that.
Janet
Video. I love that.
and
video.
Robert Alvarez.
Oh my gosh, Eddie Garcia.
Eddie
and-
Garcia and Rocker.
Rocker.
Fucking
Rocker.
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 Hi,
Amazing.
Rocker. I just
Still
reconnected with
sweet.
Rocker. He's
Oh,
a
really?
Amazing
teacher at a university in Texas. A dance,
No way.
like
Wow.
theater arts. thing.
Man, that guy can dance.
Unbelievable.
Sure.
And Barry Lather.
Oh
my God. And Paul, shout out to Paul Abdul for being my angel and hiring me for my big first job that really.
She hired us all for a lot of
Yeah,
a lot of
it's
stuff.
really
Love
Saw
Paula.
toured the world.
love Paula, supporting male dancers, supporting the dance arts, and
It's always important to have good support.
True.
As a male dancer.
Which reminds me of a story.
Anyway, y'all.
But all right, yeah. So
What else?
What else? What I want to touch on something we talked about the other day. So Michael, we touch on you because you've had an incredible career, like you mentioned, and Nasty. Also, Sting was "We'll Be Together." I love that music video.
He was
You
supposed
and
to do
Laura.
it. He turned it
I
down.
turned it down because I was auditioning in the door right next
So
door.
see how it ties
for
back
Michael
into Debbie
Peters,
Reynolds?
who choreographed all the Thriller and
Yeah, exactly.
all that stuff. So I was auditioning for Michael Peters, and got the job. And Barry says, "Hey, I need you to do We'll Be Together with Sting." And I'm like, "I can't. I just accepted the job for Michael Peters, and I can't bail on Michael Peters." He's like, "No, you can't."
No, you can't. You can't.
No, I
So
learned
there
that
it
one
was.
the hard way.
Had to turn that video down.
No, you can't bail on legends. I almost bailed on Michael Kidd. I had done.
I did bail on Michael Kidd. You called me to see if I could do the job you were assisting in.
We did a panache, French beer commercial with Michael Kidd.
Yeah.
He hired us. It was a checkered stage on a rake, and we were the little logos guys that popped out and danced on the table around this crowd of social crowd.
It was like
And
the
so we had
beginning
these
of
big
3D.
bottle openers as canes that were 6 feet long that
Yeah.
had the little the
Doing
bottle
one-handed
opener thing.
cartwheels within things.
Trays with glued on glasses of beer that we had
We
to
all
dance
had
with.
Bob's Big Boy.
We all had wigs,
Big wigs.
wigs that had this swoop like Bob Big
Higgins
Boy.
and Solari and Alex
And-
Cole and those guys.
Oh my God, it was an amazing job. And then so that job ended, and thinking nothing of it. 3 weeks later, I get a call from Michael Kidd. "Hey, Michael, I want you to assist me on the Academy Awards this year." What? "Oh, I can't, Mr. Kidd." "Why not?" "I'm gonna go do a tennis shoe show in Germany with Puma,
I believe I took your place.
with Debbie Harris.
Yeah.
I believe I did that.
Oh, he says, "Okay, Michael, I understand. You're committed to a job. I get it. Do you have anybody you recommend?" I said, "Well, 2 guys, Nathan Prevost and Michael Higgins. I would recommend those guys." And he goes, "Okay. Do you have their numbers?" I gave him their numbers. I hung up the phone. I literally said to myself, "What the fuck are you doing?" I called
Yeah.
Debbie right away, and I said, "Debbie, find somebody else." I called Michael Kidd right back. I said, "You didn't call." He goes, "I left a message." I said, "Cancel it. I'm going to assist you."
Good call.
And
He's a legend.
that's
man.
somebody that I pissed off and I never got to work with again, Debbie Harris.
Mm.
She didn't understand until years later when I worked with Jeff, and then we kind of worked together.
Right.
It was difficult.
I love Debbie Harris.
I love Debbie
her,
Harris.
But I'm sorry, Michael Kidd.
I mean, you
Debbie
can't.
Harris?
You have to understand.
I mean,
it's
you
like,
can't.
okay,
You
you
loved
can't.
it.
Legend-
Alan was pissed.
one of the-
Her husband Alan.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, Alan.
And
God,
he held
rest in-
he held us to go rest in complete name, but it's all good because Debbie and I love each other and we're fabulous. And
I'm screwing up with Mikey, obviously.
pounding your chest.
I am. Sorry, Rolly. I'm killing. Yeah.
Just spray all over your space. Spread your
Yeah.
sand.
No, that's one you had to do,
Yeah.
Michael Kidd. I mean,
So, yeah, and so that actually, that's funny because I think I took your job because I bailed from Bob Talman to do Puma. And then because Debbie called me to do Puma, and I'm like, oh, you're going to Germany, aren't you? And he said, yes. I'd never been out of the country. I'm like, I have to go.
Right.
And I really wanted to go, you know,
Right.
come on. let's
Ja,
do it.
ja, niet de sausage,
Zum
het is
Juni
Bier,
gaan we
zum
München
Juni
in
February.
February.
Is the Oktoberfest.
Ja, in February.
We do it in February.
It's yeah, cold in München, yeah.
Oh,
I didn't speak a word of any of the language, I was an idiot, but then you called me like 3 days later, hey, do you want to do the Academy Awards? I'm like,
oh man, and those Academy Awards pay well too.
Those gigs.
That
pay
one,
so
that one we
well.
rehearsed for
Yeah.
8 weeks.
Oh my god, that was
2 weeks
was
skeleton.
bank,
No,
man.
2 weeks with Charlene, me, and Michael.
Yeah.
oh wow.
2 weeks with me, Charlene, and Michael. 2 weeks with skeleton. Lance, Track, Laurie, Morgan, Jeff Amston,
Wow.
and then I brought on Lance. And then we hired Tiger as late.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 weeks of that,
Oh my goodness.
and then 4 more weeks of the full cast. It was unbelievable.
Wow.
Oh, you gotta make bank on that.
Did you with Michael Kidd?
Dude,
Save your money, kiddies.
No, don't piss it away like most
right?
times.
You did Skin Deep with Michael Kidd as well?
I didn't do Skin Deep, I was on
Oh,
another
because we
gig.
did,
The Dancing Dildos
yeah.
with Mel
Dancing
Brooks.
Dildos.
No,
Sure.
Blake Edwards.
Blake Edwards.
But Michael Kidd was a second unit director, which is where I learned to tell producers that as a choreographer, I'm a second unit director with the dancers as the second unit. Because I speak their language and you don't.
Ooh, good
So you get a lot more credit on set.
Yeah,
So
second
they
unit
think-
director,
because they don't know what to
motherfucker.
think of
You
us as
hear that,
choreographers.
choreographers? Second
Hello.
unit director.
Second unit director with the dancers as the second unit.
That's
Because
brilliant.
Michael Kidd is in the rafters going, I got my little camera up here. That looks good. At Sony Studios, he's way up, he's like 100 feet up in the air. That looks good. He sounded like Elmer Fudd.
Totally.
Hey, you, your penis on the left, you were 18-inch dancing phallus. Glow in the dark.
Glow in the dark.
ILM, right?
Huge
Industrial Line Magic.
penises.
Walking like this.
Didn't you do
doing
like a
Busby
Busby Berkeley thing?
Busby Berkeley, coming around and around.
I freaking love
He's like, hey, penis on the left. I can't tell who you are, but I don't think you really have a penis in real life.
Oh, no.
Carl and Earl.
Ah! That's
That's
funny.
And we had so much fun. We didn't, and then we got it done basically, and it's just waiting to shoot it. We're rehearsing for weeks. We were wadding up tape and playing baseball with a stick that we found, and we played for hours. On everybody, it was hilarious. What a great job,
That-
Michael Kidd.
That was
That looks good.
Love Michael Kidd. Wow, man. That's amazing.
too funny.
We used to do that with tap dogs. We play cricket, and we'd we'd get a tennis ball and we'd tape it up. And I remember with City Dance Company, amazing space, right on the harbour, comes out. It's a beautiful place to work. The floors all sprung, beautiful marley, huge ceilings like that, and they've got all these louver windows up the top there. And I remember Dean Perry, who created Tap Dogs, and we always had this fierce rivalry. And he's like, bowling as fast as we trying to give me a bounce, hit me in the head, and I smacked it like this, smacked the shit out of this ball. Bam, straight up, took out 3 louvers.
Shit. We were like, it was the end of the day, we're all running out of there.
It wasn't me.
Wasn't me. So it came out of my pay the next week.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Oh, whatever.
Unbelievable.
It happens.
That's funny.
Well, we have a lot more stories to share with you guys.
Oh my goodness.
But I think our time has come to a close today. What do you think?
I guess so.
Yeah, I think we're good. Peace out, everybody. Be kind to each other. And
Keep dancing. Hey, dance is for everyone. It sounds cheesy, but
never
it's
stop
actually true.
moving, baby. Never stop moving.
Dance
Thank you, Luigi.
Dance
Thank
strong.
you. Yeah.
I love it. Jazz hands.
Jazz
out. Jazz hands and
All right, and we're out.
out.
And we're out. Peace out. Awesome, guys. That was awesome. Excellent. Excellent.